Hello, 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 hello. This is TSBT, baby. And as y'all seen, I gave y'all a little glimpse of what I do early, on a daily basis. So now it's nighttime. I done got off work, and now I'm cooking. Like, I'm doing partially leftovers, but I had to fry some more chicken and some cornbread to go with the red beans and rice that I was telling y'all about. So far. So yeah. And um right now I'm just waiting on my food to finish cooking. I probably had to pause and wait, and go check on my food. But in the meantime, I want to just sit up here and talk and get it where it should be. So, and I want to let somebody out there I know can use a good conversation. I hear a good word. For life itself, it's gonna be life. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about changes and taking the good, and then there go the bad. You got to take the bad with the good. And so yeah, I got my look comfortable, one of my comfortable gowns. Because at this moment, when you tired and work 10 hours standing up all day, you be ready to be like, hey, it's whatever. So I just want to come on here and touch bases and to let somebody out there know that whatever you seeing now, it's not your end. I had to encourage myself. I encourage myself all the time. Basically day to day, and I try my best when I wake up to thank God. I be wanting that to be the first thing I do. Some mornings not like that, but when I kind of calm down, I thank God for waking me up and keeping me in my right mind and keeping me in good health and protecting us, me and my family. And if you hear my kids in the background, yeah, I have my son just came up just talking like as if he didn't see me right here. But that's another story. So, yeah, but I'm excited about it. I'm trying to come up and have some ideas, whatever that may be, or if whatever I've decided to talk about, I'll talk about it. But tonight, I basically want to encourage whoever that come across this video, encourage you to don't give up. Please don't give up. All things don't really appear the way they are. It just be another tactic that the enemy use towards us. It really do. And that's why you got to keep a sane mind, Like I told y'all on my first video that I have flaws. I can't say that I'm perfect because I know I'm not, And I don't know anyone that is. I don't care what you have or how much of you got. They not even perfect. So don't let stuff like that get you down. And, yeah. And I be holding my head down with the work I do. And it be bothering my neck. And I be trying to work it out, but I'm gonna get that heating pad later on. So, but yeah, I decided to get this journey, this journey that I'm on. Like you ever been like all your life, you probably didn't have the best, but it was the best that you have, and when you think about it, you are blessed because there's somebody out there doing worse than me, and it's just, I don't like it. And then another thing why I say that, why it's on my mind, I don't like how people always think they better than somebody just because of what they look like or what that person look like. I don't like stuff like that. That's why I don't care. I can get on here just like this because guess what? I'm not really trying to impress nobody. I'm being genuine. I'm being authentic because it's me. This me. And time come about changes. It do. So, but don't get so caught up in everything that you got going on in your life where you forget about your purpose and why we're really here. You know, and you gotta pray. You know, I try to pray. If it ain't nothing but a thank you, God, you know, or keep me covered, or keep me covered, my family covered. You know, something that lets God know. He know your heart. And I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a righteous person. You know, I treat people how I want to be treated. And most time it don't go that way, which is fine because everybody is not on a level like that. You know, they at a lower level. So be grateful if you that person and you can look over a lot of things, you know. Like I get mad. Like I fuss at my kids all the time. They're because they, you know, been here all day. I be had to stay on them because, you know, these the young minds. I be like, y'all been here all day, ain't did this, ain't did. You know, I'm a mother. That's what a mother do. But we can't get caught up in it, you know. We can't get caught up in nothing. And then I had to, you know, really tell myself, I have to like, now, calm down. You know, and I kind of I get mad at myself after the fact I done did it because I allowed myself to get out of my character. But, you know, but it's different. It's different, but it's still me getting out of my character, especially when I've been having a good day up until I see something like the garbage might not be took out or the dishes not you know, may not be washed. You know, the stuff like that get to me, especially if I know you haven't been doing anything all day. That would really get me. So, I just want to come on here and let y'all know, like, life is life, you know. And then you hearing this left and right, you know, Trump the president now. He say he gonna make America great again. Well, I hope so. Shoot, but at the end of the day, I don't vote because I don't vote for man. I vote for God, and that's just me. You know, I be looking. You know, everybody not gonna understand. They be like, well, we got to go do this. How you gonna get a change? First of all, people do what they want to do. They really do. But I know who I pray to. I know who I trust in. You know, I'm building my bond with God. With my flaws and all. You know, that's why he say, come as you are. You don't fix yourself and come. He say, acknowledge me in all thy ways. So that's what I try to do when I'm drinking or smoking, something like that. Yeah, I had to acknowledge that man. You know, why not? Better than me up here, you know, being messy like most people. You know, you got a lot of people that's messy, young and old. And I know that they talking about don't call people fools, but call them how I see it, fools. But I don't want to get off there because that's see how I said that. It's so quick to be negative or toxic. I don't want that thing. But I'm here to encourage. So yeah, and then like y'all, I'm sitting down now, but I gotta get myself on track because me drinking a beer, like I don't drink beer like that, but lately I really been drinking it, and I know they become like not a habit, but a habit, you know. So, and I'm not saying I'm gonna completely stop drinking. It's more of a don't drink. It's like I'd give me a beer or two, you know, probably when I get out of work. Not most days, but like regularly. Like it's bad if you drink more days out of the week, you know. But it's not like I get drunk or nothing like that. But I know them all that sugar that's in that drink and whatever else in there, it's not helping me as a human, you know. And I'm getting older, so I got to keep that in mind, and you know. But let me get back on what I was talking about. I don't want to get off subject. Hold on, I'll be back. I got to check on my chicken. Yeah, but yeah, I got to get my health. Like I don't exercise. That's something I can be doing. So I'm trying to get myself together, and it takes a lot of discipline, self-discipline. And me, I don't have that, you know, tackle like I should have a tackle, you know. So hey, I gotta get a hold of it before we get too out of hand. You know, I don't want to be sitting up here with heart problems, because I got heart stuff they run in the family, you know, and drinking don't help, smoking don't help it, you know. Those two things I know that I do that is not good for my heart or nothing like that. And so, and actually I got confirmation. I was listening to this other YouTuber, and she was just saying, oh yeah, I don't know if anybody know about the Orishas or anything like that, but that's from West African. They Orishas, you know, but it was Oya, you know, and that was one of her taboos, like for your lungs and the smoking, you know. And so that was confirmation for me, and I know it was. So yeah, I'll be paying attention. Y'all pay attention to a lot of stuff. I'll be telling my girls, I say, sometimes God might be trying to tell you something, you know. But you know how you be wanting to do something so bad, and it's not working the way you want it to work, and you trying so much to make it work. God be trying to tell you, no, stop. Pay attention to the signs, you know. Depending on the situation, you know. Just like I don't have a vehicle right now on my own. I'm not mad, because God might be helping, you know, saving me from something else, you know. I don't have my own, you know. So until I get under control, I already know I can accept the seasons for what it is, even though it do get hard. It do get hard. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you that it don't, because it do. So but I'm not mad at that. I don't really care about what nobody really had to say or think about me. You know, life is life. And how the old folks say, just keep living. Just keep living. And they were saying that, like, you know, in a way as if you don't know, you will find out. So just keep living. It was in a sense of that nature. And we just gonna go. I'm going forward, you know. Going forward. And we can't be afraid of anything. Don't be afraid. You know, because sometimes you never be in your bed and you just be talking to God, and then you get a word. Like, I was at that point where I can hear the Spirit talking to me. I can be asleep. Prime example, this is a story I want to tell y'all about. I'm going to give y'all just enough to understand what I'm saying. When I was asleep, and I heard the Spirit told me, get up, wake up. You're like, I'm asleep, but I heard the voice. The Spirit was telling me to get up. It's happened to me twice. And so, you know how you be asleep, don't want to get up. And so I had finally got up. Well, I take that back. The Spirit said, get up. And when I heard that voice, that tone that the Spirit used to get me to wake up, I got on up. Because at that time I was deep in reading my Bible, you know, and doing stuff like that, I'm getting closer to God, you know, to each his own. So I got up, and lo and behold, I had someone in my house that wasn't supposed to be in here. And I'm going to just leave it at that. You know, it's life, you know. If you got kids, you'll understand, like, and that's how the Spirit will work. And then that's how blessed I know I am. So that's how I know God, at this season right now in my life, I can actually appreciate the things I go through, because he helped me understand it better. But you got to be wanting to understand it. When you know, you'll know. And so, lo and behold, the young man, I told him, I said, oh, you need to call your ride. I said, what you doing because I've checked. Okay, I came from out my room, and then my daughter actually met me, and I knew something was off then, because, baby girl, you supposed to be asleep. Now, this like wee hours in the morning. And so I said, what you doing? Oh, no. But she came out her brother's room at the time. And I said, you know, I heard what she said, and Spirit told me, keep going. And that's what I did. And lo and behold, when I got by her room, though, the Spirit said, stop, turn on the light. It was a young man in my bed, in her bed, and I ain't gonna say my bed, her bed. And so, yeah, that's just how the Spirit, you know, that's my gifts. And I'm grateful for it. Hold on a minute, let me go check on my chicken. I'll be right back. And so, there was one time I can say I heard as clear as day. And it's been other occasions where I hear the Spirit talking to me. You know, with one of my attention, it was another time I was at work. Lord knows I needed to make my money because, you know, like I say, I've been struggling a long time. And so, this particular day, my head, I was fine. I went to work, everything. And all of a sudden, my head got to hurting so bad. I done took 2 ibuprofens, didn't help. And there was the Spirit letting me know I need to go home. So y'all know I said, well, you know, well, I'm just gonna go because that's how bad my head was hurting. And I'm the one, I don't have headaches and nothing like that, you know. So after I took the 2 ibuprofen, it still wasn't doing, and I said, well, I'm finna go home because it made me feel so bad. But I kid y'all not. Time I got in my car and I was getting close to home, my head just, you know, it started easing up. And so, and I said, you know, the Spirit's like, I was gonna call my daughter, and the Spirit's like, no, don't call her. Don't call her. So that's why I didn't call. I just pulled up in my driveway. And lo and behold, I went in, same scenario. And I went through my house because, like, I know the Spirit ain't lying to me. So guess what? And I told the young man, I said, let me show you how God works. I was at home. I told him, I said, I was at work. And I said, Lord knows I need to make my money. I said, but I can't worry about it now because my head was hurting so bad. And I had to leave work. And I said, you see how God works? He said, yes, ma'am. I said, now how you get over here? He said, well, I said, well, you're going to have to walk back. And there was that. And I said that not to, you know, bring up, you know, nothing negative, but just to share with y'all how the Spirit would talk to you. The Spirit would talk to you. And so that's why I say that's clean to God, because at this time we gonna need him. I don't know who praising what or what you're praying, but I say God, because that's what I was brought up on. Even though I'm curious about other stuff, I be listening to different stuff. You know, I hear this and I hear that, but I'm not trying to get too caught up in that either. You know, because it just becomes a bit overbearing. So I basically just the main thing I do, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Main thing I do, I stay glued. I stay glued to God. I try to stay glued to God. And now he know my flaws. He know everything about me. So that's one reason why I can't worry about what the next person has to think. Hello. And so I do that, and I try to do my best. I try to do right by people, you know, and that's not the case all the time. People's gonna do right by you, but at least I try to do right by people. And I just this part of this video, I hope y'all enjoying it. You know, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. So if you don't want to comment, like and subscribe, you know. I greatly appreciate that. And so if you want to get on a TSBT, come on and join me. You know, we tribes over here. We doing that thing, baby. So we can do whatever. You got an idea for me? Put it in the comments. You know, it is what it is. It's for the world, baby. And I'm about to get ready to get up off here though, because I gotta hit it in the morning, and I got to go relax, unwind. But I did want to come up here, give a word, talk to y'all a little bit. Y'all talk back to me in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. TSBT, babe. I'm out.